Hello, my dear students. Very good morning. In the last class, I think we have completed this topic, this question. Now, question number 36. What is the answer? A. Okay. What will be the value of the mobile set? What will be the price of the mobile? 12,000. Raju has 9,000 rupees with him and he wants to buy a mobile handset, but he finds that he has only 75% of the amount required. So 75% of the mobile price, 75% of the mobile price is equal to 9,000. So this is 3 upon 4. We can cancel out by 3. It will go on 3,000. So if you go for cross multiplication, mobile price will be 4 into 3,000, 12,000 rupees. Mobile's value is 12,000 rupees. 9,000 he has and he takes 2,000 rupees from his friend. So he has only 11,000 rupees. Mobile's value is 12,000. Now after borrowing 2,000 he has 11,000. So it means he's still 1,000 rupees short of the money. So answer will be Raju still does not have enough amount to buy the handset. He has 1,000 rupees less than the required amount. Okay, बच्चे? 20%. So in a class 60% of the students are from India. Let the total number of students is 100. Out of this, Indians will be 60 and foreigners will be 40. And 50% of the students are girls. Out of the total students, 50 girls, 50 boys are there. 30% of the Indian students are girls. 30% of 60. What is 30% of 60? 18, na? So out of these 60 Indians, 18 are girls. So 18 girls. So can I say remaining will be boys? Remaining are 42. So 42 boys are there among the Indians. Total boys are 50. Out of that, 42 are Indians. So foreigners will be 8. And what about the foreigner girls? 32. Question is, what percentage of the foreign students are boys? So these are 8 foreigner boys out of 40. So answer will be 8 out of 40. That is coming out to be 20%. So 20% of the foreigner students are boys. I hope it is clear. Now I am asking you one more problem. What percentage of boys are foreigners? Now what will be the answer? Cannot be determined or I cannot determine? Hanji beta. Answer will be 16%. What percent of boys? How many boys are there? How many boys are there? 50. Out of these 50 boys, how many are foreigners? 8. Now answer will be 8 out of 50. 8 out of 50 will be 16%. So you have to take care of this word of foreign students. So it means in the earlier case we were taking foreign students as the base. We were taking out of 40. Now in this case, what percent of the boys? Now we are taking base as 50. Earlier it was 8 out of 40, now 8 out of 50. I hope it is clear. Now, what percent of foreign students are girls? What percentage of foreign students are girls? 80%, na? There are 32 foreigner girls, 32 out of 40 into 100, that will be 80%. If I ask you what percentage of the girls are foreigners? What percentage of the girls are foreigners? Then 32 out of 50. Then it will be 64%. So our answer to this question was 8 out of 40. That was 20%. Okay. Here you have to assume that a male is marrying a female only. Okay. Answer 35. Should I start? In adult population of a city, 40% men and 30% women are married. It is regarding the adult population only. 40% men and 30% of women are married. What is the percentage of married adult population if no man marries more than one woman and no woman marries more than one man and there are no widows and widower? So from this line, can I say number of married men and married women will be same? All are happy families. Okay. 40% of the men, number of married people, 40% of men is equal to 30% of women. Okay, bache? If 100 cancel out, 0 cancel out, what is the ratio of men upon women? It is 3:4. So number of women will be more in that society. Adult women are more as compared to the number of male. So we can consider number of men and women. If the number of men is 300, then women will be how many? 400. I hope it is clear. Now married person. Question is, what is the percentage of married adult population? So number of married men is 40% of 300, that is 120 married men are there. 30% of 400, that is also 120 married people are there. So how many married people are there? 240 out of 700. So there are 240 married people out of 700. What percentage it is? Yes, beta. 34 2 by 7. So there are 240 married out of 700. Into 100 we can cancel out these two zeros. From 7 we can cancel out 7 3s are 21. We are left with 3, it becomes 30. 7 4s are 28. We are left with 2 upon 7. 34 2 by 7%. Option C. Okay. Number of married men and married women is same. Okay. I hope it is clear. Now what happens? Students generally let their population of the married people be total number of people 100 consider कर लिया. Out of that they are considering 40 are men and 30 are women. What about the remaining? ठीक है ना? So it is 40% of the men are married and 30% of the women are married. Okay? 40% of the men and 30% of the women are married. It is not 40% of the total population. Okay? Anji beta, should I start? A student appeared in 6 papers. The maximum marks are same for each paper. Let each exam is of 100 marks. So total all the exams combined are of 600 marks. His marks in these papers are in the ratio 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So let the marks in the first paper be 5x, second paper 6x, 7x, 8x, 9x and 10x. What is his total score? 45x. His score is 45x. And he got 60% of the maximum marks. What is 60% of this? Combined, all these papers are of 600 marks and he got 60%. 60% of 600 is 360. 60% of 600, that is equal to 360. His score is 360. From that, we can find the value of x, 360 upon 45. So that is coming out to be 8. X is equal to 8. So in the first paper, he got 40 marks, that is 40%, 48, 56, 64, 72 and 80. Each paper is of 100 marks. In how many papers he got? In how many papers he got? 60% of the maximum marks, because it is given that overall he scored 60%. His overall score is 60%, and in how many papers he got more than 60%? So answer is these 3 papers. Acha, in how many papers he got less than 60? Then answer will be these 3 papers. Yes. Yeah, that we can do. I hope this is clear. Any problem till here? Now in this case, Prince has observed very nicely that this is the ratio of his scores. These terms are in AP. In AP, what is the average? Average of AP is always the average of first and the last term. Average of the AP is average of first and the last term. So what will be the average of 5 and 10? 7.5. Question is saying that his overall average is 60%. So it means 7.5 is equal to 60%. And in how many papers he got less than 60%? Less than 60% means less than 7.5. So first 3 papers. That is the answer. Okay, bache? No need to solve this question. Anyone having difficulty in it? What is the formula for discount percentage? Discount percentage is equal to mark price minus selling price divided by mark price into 100. Discount is given on the mark price. Yeah, no beta. Rakesh had money. Yeah, B is the right answer. Rakesh had money to buy 8 mobile handsets of a specific price. It means his amount is equivalent to mark price of 8 mobile phones. But the retailer offered a good discount on a particular handset. Rakesh could now buy 10 mobile handset. It means this is equivalent to selling price of 10 mobile handsets. Okay, बच्चे? Now ratio of mark price upon selling price. What will be the ratio? 10 upon 8. So if the mark price was 10, it is given on 8. How much is the discount? Discount is 2. That 2 discount will be calculated on 8 or on 10? On 10. Discount is given on the mark price. Okay, bache? So this will be 10 minus 8 upon 10 into 100. So that is upon 10 was there. 2 by 10 into 100. 20% discount. I hope it is clear. Okay, bache? Should I raise it? Now, let me explain this. Let the mark price of one mobile phone was 1000 rupees or 100 rupees. Let the mark price was 100 rupees. So how much amount he has? How much amount he has? 800 rupees. If he purchase at the mark price, then he can buy only 8 mobile sets. So amount with him is 800 rupees. Now what will be the selling price of an item? In this 800 rupees, he is getting 10 mobile phones. So in 800 rupees, he purchased 10 mobile phones. So price of each mobile, he is paying 80 rupees. For a item worth 100 rupees, 100 rupees mark price, it is available at 80 rupees. What is the discount percentage? बेटा 100 रुपए की चीज 80 में मिल रही है. 100 rupee item is available in 80 rupees. What is the discount percentage? 20%. That's it. Write down successive discounts. Successive discounts. 90% plus 10% off. What is the effective discount? आओ और ले जाओ, ऐसा है क्या? 99%. Very good. If the item is worth 100 rupees, first you will be getting 90 rupees discount. You have to pay only 10 rupees. Next 10% will be applicable on this 10 rupees. So it will be 1 rupee discount. 10% of 10 is 1 rupee. Now you have to pay 9 rupees. What is the discount here? 91 rupees. Any problem till here? Okay, bache? 100 rupee item is now available in 9 rupees. So what is the discount percentage? 91%. Now suppose you went to another shopkeeper. This was the first shopkeeper, and second shopkeeper is saying 10% plus 90% off. Who is giving you more discount, first or the second one? Answer will be both same. Okay. So let the price is 100 rupees. He will give 10% discount on this. 10% of this will be 10 rupees. Now you are supposed to pay 90 rupees. On this 90, you will get 90%. What is 90% of 90? 81 rupees discount. You have to pay 9 rupees. So here sequence does not matter. Okay, bache? Or you could have said 90% discount, it means 90% reduction in the value. If the value decreases by 90%, it will become 10%. Okay. Then it is decreased by 10%. 10% reduction, it means 90%, you will get 90% of this number. So what is the net percentage value? This will get cancelled. So you are getting, you have to pay only 9%. So what if 90 by 100 and 10 by 100 they interchange? Will the answer change? If 90 by 100 is written first, will the answer change? No. Order does not matter. Now a shopkeeper is saying that I'll give you 40% discount and you have to pay 20% tax. First 90% discount, then 20% tax. So in which case customer will be benefited? First discount, then tax, or first tax, then discount? ठीक है बेटा, तो जितना मर्जी प्यार से पढ़ाऊं मैं, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ना, ठीक है ना? Order will not matter. We have just done this question. Order will not matter. Okay? So let us take both the cases. 100 rupee, first 40 rupees discount, you have to pay 60. Then tax is applicable on this 60. What is 20% of 60? 12 rupee. So you have to pay 12 rupees tax. Now customer is finally paying 72 rupees. Now let us take the second scenario. 100 rupee, first you add the tax, 20% tax, it will become 120. And then 40% discount. What is 40% of this number? 48, na? 40% of this number is 48. If you subtract 48, how much the customer is paying? 72. Order does not matter. Okay? So if I say your income was first increased by 20% and then decreased by 10%, or your income first decreases by 10% then increases by 20%, will there be any change? In both the cases you will get the same value. Order does not matter. I hope it is clear. Hanji beta, now why are you taking that much time? Order will not matter. All will be equal. So all the options are equally good to the customer. All options are equally good for the customer. Values are same, only their order is changing. First 10% discount, then 20% discount, then a tax of 10%. Here 20% discount, then 10%. I just change the order. This remains same. So this and this is same. In this case, first you are adding tax, then you are giving the discount. So order does not matter. Answer will be all are equally good for the customer. I hope it is clear. D. A person bought a car and sold it for rupees 3 lakh. If he incurred a loss of 20%, then how much did he spend to buy the car? But if there is 20% loss, then can I say selling price is 75% of the cost price? Yes, na? Cost price is our reference number. If an item is sold at the cost price, there will be no profit, no loss. If an item is sold at a loss, then selling price will be less than the cost price. If there is 10% loss, then it means it is sold at 90% of the cost. If an item is sold at 20% profit, then selling price will be 120% of the cost price. In this case, selling price is 20% less than, there is 20% loss. So 20% loss. So it will be 80%. I took 25%. Okay. It is 80% of the cost. Selling price is given to us 3 lakh rupees. 3 lakh is, this is 4 by 5. 4/5 of the cost price. From 4 you can cancel out at 75,000. Multiply by 5. So 5 into 75,000, that is 3 lakh 75,000. This is the value of the cost price. Okay. I think most of the students are using the conventional formula. है ना? Profit percentage is equal to selling minus cost upon cost into 100. You can do that also. 20% loss is there. In case of loss, formula will be cost minus selling upon cost into 100. Cost minus selling is 3 lakh divided by cost price into 100. We can cancel out. So go for cross multiplication. Cost is equal to 5 times cost minus 3 lakh into 5, that is 15,000. Sorry, 15 lakh. 15 lakh will come here. Cost will go there. It will be 4 times the cost. If you cancel out, this is coming out to be 3 lakh 75,000. That will be the value of the cost price. If you want to solve it by ratios, then we can say cost price and selling price. If cost was 100, selling will be 20% loss, 80 na? 5 is to 4. 4 part is 3 lakh. One part will be 75,000. So 5 parts will be 5 into 75,000. 3 lakh 75,000. Or you can say one part loss of 75,000 will be there. This was asked in 2023 paper. Correct. How did you solve it? Yes. Correct. Hanji beta, you take any simple value. Give me a simplest value of R. Take any value of R. 2%. Okay. 20 ले ले, थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन इजी हो जाएगा. Let R is equal to 20%, okay? And principal is 100 rupees. In case of semi-annual compounding, after every 6 month compounding will be done, and rate of growth, rate of interest will become half of this. So if the annual compounding is done, then rate of interest is 20%. What about the semi-annual compounding? Rate of interest will be 10%. So this will increase by 10%. What is 10% of this number? 10 rupees. It will become 110. Then after another 6 months, for the next 6 months, you have to take 10% of this number. So what is 10% of this number? 11 rupees. It will become 121. This is the value of Q. So when we are taking R is equal to 20%. I hope this is clear. When we are taking the simple interest, principal is same and it will give you the same amount, 121. For 100 rupee to become 121, what should be the rate of interest? In case of simple interest, what should be the rate of interest? 21, na? So R, and that was S, na? S has to be equal to 21%. So what relation you are getting? S is greater than R, or R has to be less than S. Option C. Okay, bache, any problem till here? Now this topic is age related problems. Which one? Yeah, correct. So should I solve it by traditional method or without writing anything? Orally solve karte beta. Anna's mother is, beta, suppose your mom is 25 years older than you. After 5 years, she will be how much older than you? 25 only. At the time of your birth, she must be 25 years of age. Say yes or no. Anna's mother is, Anna's, her mother is 3 years younger to her father and 24 years older than Anna. So it means at the time of Anna's birth, mother's age will be how much? 24 years. But I say yes or no. Anna's mother is 24 years older than her. It means when Anna was born, at that time her mother was 24 years of age. And what was the age of the father? 27, because father's age is 3 years more than mother. So at the time of Anna's birth, father was 27 years of age. And Anna was born 4 years after the marriage. So marriage took place 4 years before her marriage, before her birth. At the time of Anna's birth, father's age was 27, which is 4 years after the marriage. So marriage took place at what age? 23 years. That is the answer. So it means her parents got married 17 years back, na? Anna, mother and father. Anna is 13 years of age. Mother is 24 years older than her. So mother's age will be 13 plus 24. How much? 37. And father is Father is 3 years older than the mother, 40 years. At the time of she is 13 year age and marriage took place 4 years before her birth. It means 17 years back. So what was the age of the father 17 years back? 40 minus 17, that is 23. 40 minus 17. At the time of her birth, 13 years back, he was 27 at the time of the birth. At the time of the marriage, so this is 4 years gap, he must be 23 years of age. Mother's age will be 20 years at the time of marriage. Okay? नहीं 13 साल नहीं बेटा, 17 साल हो चुके हैं मैरिज के. हाँ हाँ, ठीक है ना. Now we are starting average mixtures and averages you have done. No, this is also age related problem, not average. Average तो you have done, है ना. I think this question you have already covered in ages or not? No? Chalo, go for this. You have to assume that teacher is older than the students, okay? B. B 30. No beta. All the three students are of same age. Let the age of the three students be A, and A. Teacher will be 20 years older than the students. Teacher's age will be A plus 20. Okay, bache? This is the age of teacher. The average is 20. If the average is 20, average of 4 numbers is 20, what will be the total? Average of 4 numbers is 20. What will be the total? 80, na? Or if you divide it by 4, that will be equal to 20. If you divide it by 4, 4 will go there. So it means total age of these person will be equal to 80 years. Now if we add it, then we are getting 4a plus 20 is equal to 80. 20 will go there. 4a will be equal to 60. A will be equal to 15. What is this 15? It is the age of each of the students. Students are of 15 years of age. Teacher's age was 20 year extra. So A plus 20, that is 35 years. Teacher's age will be 35 years. Should I start? Let the present age of y is a years. Then age of x at the time of birth of y should be how much? 2a. And at that time y's age was 0. At the time of birth of y, x was 2a years. From this moment to the present moment, how many years gap? A years gap. Y's age become a, so x age will also increase by a years. X age will be how much? 3a. Their difference will remain 2a, na? Okay, beta? Say yes or no. At the time of birth of x, birth of y, x age was twice the present age of y. If y's present age is a years, at the time of y's birth, x was 2a years. It means x is 2a year older than y. Presently also he should be 2a year older. If this is a, then it will be 2a year extra. A plus 2a, 3a. It is given 3a is equal to how much? 42. That is given in the question. 3a is equal to 42. So a will be equal to 14. When this was 0, it was 28. Their difference of their ages is 28, and it will remain 28 only. First statement, 8 years ago, x was 5 times the age of y. 8 years back, what was the age of x? 34. 34 is not 5 times of anything. So first statement is wrong. So this person was 6, it is not 5 times. First information is wrong. Second statement, after 14 years, so if we add 14 in it, then x will become 56, y will become 28. After 14 years, the age of x would be 2 times the age of y. X will be twice the age of y. This statement is correct. So answer will be only second statement is correct, not the first one. Okay, bache? Any problem till here? You have done this? In Venn diagram, I think you have done. You have done? How many of you have done it? 4 and 6. Yeah, correct. So then it must have been done in the class. Chalo, anyway, I am telling you, if the number is divisible by 4, then the person is a football player. And if the number is divisible by 6, then the person must be a cricketer. We want how many of them play cricket as well as football. So a person will play cricket as well as football if the number is divisible by 4 as well as 6. So if the number is divisible by 4 and 6 both, it will be divisible by their LCM. LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. So in the first 100 numbers, there are 8 numbers which are divisible by 12. 12, 24, 36, like that. Answer will be 8. Okay. Then so this must also be done. No? Okay. Should I start? In a conference, out of 100 participants, 70 are Indians. Total 100 people. Indians are 70. Foreigners will be 30. If 60 of the total are vegetarians 60, then non-vegetarian are 40. Out of these 60 vegetarians, what can be the minimum number of Indians? Out of these 60, what will be the minimum number of Indians? How many? Minimum, I am saying. Minimum will be 30, na? When the foreigners are, sorry, out of these 60 vegetarians, when foreigners will be maximum, then Indians will be minimum. Okay? So the foreigners, maximum number of foreigners will be 30 and minimum will be 0. If the foreigners are maximum, then Indians will be minimum. Indians will be 30 and maximum Indians will be 60. Out of these 60 people, Indians will vary from 30 to 60, foreigners will be from 0 to 30. Okay, bache? When foreigners are maximum, Indians will be minimum. When foreigners are minimum, Indians are maximum. What about non-vegetarians? If 30 Indians are vegetarians out of 70, then non-vegetarian will be 40. If 60 are vegetarian, then non-vegetarian will be 10. So among the non-vegetarians, Indians will vary from 10 to 40. What about the foreigners? When 40 are Indians, then foreigners will be 0. When 10 are Indians, then foreigners will be 30. I hope this is clear. So first statement, at least 30 Indians are vegetarians. Among the vegetarians, Indians are from 30 to 60, so minimum 30. Basically, beta, it is not the mathematical representation. So if we put in the intervals, so this should be the bracket. Okay. So this is how I am writing normally. So from 30 to 60. This bracket means endpoints are also included. So minimum 30 are there. Yes. Next, at least 10 Indians participants are non-vegetarians. Out of these, there are minimum 10 Indians. This is also correct. So answer will be both 1 and 2. Both the statements are correct. Okay. Which one? A. All members of a club went to Mumbai and stayed in hotel. On the first day, 80% of them went for shopping and 50% for sightseeing, whereas 10% took rest in the hotel. 10% did not go anywhere. 80% went for shopping. 50% went for sightseeing. So beta, if this part is x, this will be 80 minus x, and this will be, it was 50, so this is 50 minus x. Their total has to be 100%. So if we add them, only shopping 80 minus x, only sightseeing 50 minus x, both shopping as well as sightseeing is x, none of them is 10. So total has to be 100. So minus x and plus x will get cancelled. 10 plus 50, 60 plus 80, 140. 140 minus x is equal to 100. So x will be equal to 40. So these 40% are doing shopping as well as sightseeing. 40% did only shopping, and 50 minus 40, 10% will go for only sightseeing. So first, 40% went for shopping as well as sightseeing. Yes, 40% are common. Next, 20% went for only shopping. That is wrong. Only shopping is 40%. So second statement is wrong. Answer will be 2 only. B option. Okay, बच्चे? In a school, 60% students play cricket. A student who does not play cricket plays football. So what percentage of the student play football? 40. What percentage of the student play football? Tell me, my dear. Answer will be minimum 40%. 40 or more than that. If someone is not playing cricket, that person has to play football. What about those who are playing cricket? They may or may not play football. Okay. So minimum 40% are there who are playing football. Every football player has got a two-wheeler. What about those who play cricket? They can also have two-wheelers. Which of the following statement is correct? First, 60% of the students do not have a two-wheeler. We cannot say this. This is wrong. Who are these 60%? Cricketers. So can I say no cricketer has a two-wheeler? We cannot say this. Next, no cricketer has a two-wheeler. This is also wrong. Cricketers do not play football. This is also wrong. Now answer is which of the following conclusions cannot be drawn? So answer is all three. 1, 2 and 3. D option. जो क्रिकेट नहीं खेलते वो फुटबॉल जरूर खेलते हैं और जो क्रिकेट खेलते हैं वो उनकी मर्जी है, वो फुटबॉल खेल भी सकते हैं, नहीं भी खेलेंगे. I hope it is clear. Okay. So suppose there is notification for a particular post and they say that you must have mathematics in your graduation as a subject, or you should have at least 70% marks in your graduation. It means if you are not having mathematics in your graduation, then you must score 70%. What if you are having mathematics? Then also you can have more than 70%. Na? Okay. Then you may or may not need 70%. Okay, beta? This one. Nine. In a group of 15 people, 7 can read French, 8 can read English, while 3 of them can read neither of the two languages. "15 people total. 3 of them can read neither of the two languages. So let those who speak both the languages is X. The number of people who can read exactly one language, that we have to find. So 15 total. French will be 7 and English is 8. This part will be 8 minus X. This will be 7 minus X. So if we add them, only French 7 minus X, both is X, only English is 8 minus X, plus 3, that will be equal to total 15 people. So minus X plus X will get cancelled. So 15 is equal to 7 plus 8, 15 plus 3, 18 minus X. So we can say X is equal to 18 minus 15, 3. So this will be 3, 4, 5. Question is, how many can speak exactly one language? So 4 of them are speaking only French and 5 are speaking only English. So exactly one language will be 4 plus 5, that is 9. I hope this is clear. Try this question. Hanji beta, what is the answer? You take any number such that you can take half of that number, 1/5 of that number, 1/3 of that number, and 4/5 of that number. So the number which is divisible by 2, 4, 5, and 3. You take any such number. Which number is that? 60. So let there are 60 villagers. 60 villagers. Half of the villagers have their own house. That will be 30. Half of that. 1/5 of the villager cultivate paddy. So paddy will be 1/5 of this 12. 1/3 of the villagers are literate. So literate will be 1/3 of this 20. And 4/5 of them, 4/5 of 60. So that is coming out to be 48. 4/5 of them are below 25 years of age. Now you tell me, what fraction of the people having their house cultivate paddy? What fraction of the people having their house cultivate paddy? Answer will be cannot be determined. Are these 12 out of these 30? Are you sure? My question is, what fraction of those people having their houses, out of these 30, how many people cultivate paddy? We don't know. All 12 can be out of these. There, it is also possible none of them is out of them. The answer that you gave for that question should have been, those people who cultivate paddy are what fraction of the people having their own houses. But my question was, out of those people who are having their own houses, what fraction cultivate paddy? So out of this 30, how many cultivate paddy? We cannot determine. Can I say some people who cultivate paddy have their own houses? Can I say this? Not necessary. Total 60 are there. These can be completely disjoint, na beta? Can I say these and these will be completely disjoint people? We cannot say, because their total is 68. So at least 8 has to be common, because total there are 60. Got it, my dear? So we are sure that out of those people whose age is less than 25 years, some of them, or I can say at least 8 of them, are literate. Okay, now see the options. All villagers who have their houses are literate. That is wrong. Next, some villagers under 25 years of age are literate. Yes. Out of these, some must be literate. Literate and these 48, they cannot be disjoint. So answer will be B option. 60 beta हमने मान लिया, because we have to take half of the villagers, so it should be divisible by 2, and then 1/5 of the villagers cultivate paddy, so total number of villagers has to be a multiple of 5 also. Then 1/3 of the villagers, instead of 60 you can assume 300, 120, whatever number you consider. If you consider x, then so you have to deal with the fraction. So then it will be x by 2, x by 5, 2 by 3x, something like that. And generally students are not comfortable with x in the question, you know? This is data sufficiency question. CSAT 2023 paper. A. Okay. Question can be answered by using one of the statements alone. Which statement alone is sufficient? First one or second one? First one. But your answer is correct. One of the statement alone, it means it can be first alone or second alone. Okay. In a party, 75 people took tea. "75 people took tea, 60 took coffee, 15 took both tea and coffee. No one taking milk takes tea. But the person who is taking milk, that person may or may not take coffee. We are not sure about that. That is milk. Each person took at least one of the drinks. So outside value is 0. We have to find the total. Okay. If this is 15, we are sure that this will be 60. Any problem till here? If this part is A, then this part will be M minus A. What about this part? 45 minus A, na? 15 plus A. Out of 60, 15 plus A will be subtracted. So we are left with 45 minus A. We have to find the total number of people. Total number of people, you add all of them. Those who take only tea, 60. Tea and coffee, 15. Only coffee, 45 minus A. Those who take coffee and milk, that is A. And only milk is M minus A. This is the total number of people. Minus A and plus A will get cancelled. So this is 60 plus 15, 75 plus 45 is 120 plus M minus A. That will be the total. To get the total, we need to find the value of M minus A. What is this M minus A? Hello, Bachche. Good morning. Hanji. What is this M minus A? Meditation. Okay. What is this M minus A? Only milk. If we got the knowledge, if we got to know the people who take only milk, then we can find this. Now, first information, 50% took milk. If we got the value of M, can we find the total? No. Because for that, A will be a variable, so we don't know. So first statement alone is not sufficient. Now, second statement, number of person who attended the party, yani ki total, is 5 times the number of people who took milk only. Who took milk only is M minus A. So this part is 5 times M minus A. That is equal to 120 plus M minus A. So M minus A will come here. It will become 4 times M minus A. 4 times M minus A is equal to 120. From here we will get the value of m minus a is equal to 30. 30 people took only milk and total number of people is 5 times of those who took only milk. So that is 150 people will take, 150 people will be participating here. So total is 5 times 30. That will be the answer. So by using the second statement alone, we can find the answer, but not the first alone. Option will be A. Can be answered by using one of the statements alone. It doesn't mean one alone, one of the statements. I hope it is clear. Same question in Hindi.
Hello aspirants, ready to master the UPSC Prelims exams? Introducing Sandhan, the personalized test series from VisionIAS. Gain access to over 15,000 high quality questions customized for your personal study needs. Choose between VisionIAS and UPSC previous year questions for your tests. Sharpen your time management with timed assessments under exam conditions. Get tailored feedback and recommendations from targeted improvement. Build your confidence through customized practice sessions. Take control of your preparation. Enroll in the Sandhan Personalized Test Series today.
Try this one. Prince, you changed your answer, na? Achha. Should I start? A person X from place A and another person Y from B set out at the same time towards each other. These are the two places A and B. Let the midpoint is C. Why I am taking midpoint? Because in the option it is given they will meet midway between A and B. So I am taking the midpoint. Total distance between A and B is 15 kilometer. So A to C, that is 7.5 kilometer. To reach the midpoint, each of them has to travel how much distance? 7.5 kilometer. X was moving at a constant speed of 1.5 kilometer per hour. So in the first hour, X will cover 1.5. In the second hour, he will reach at 3 kilometer. Next hour at 4.5 kilometer, next 6 and then 7.5 kilometer. Okay, bache? Y walks with a uniform speed of 1 kilometer per hour in the first hour, then with a speed of 1.25 in the second hour, with a speed of 1.5 in the third hour, and so on. So Y will cover 1 kilometer in first hour. In the next hour, Y's speed will be 1.25. Y will cover 1.25 kilometers. So he will reach 2.25. Then he will travel 1.5 kilometer distance, reaching at 3.75. Then he will travel 1.75. Every time his speed will increase by 0.25. So if you add it, then you will get 5.5 kilometer. Then he will travel 2 kilometer, reaching 7.5. Who is reaching the midpoint first? Both of them are reaching the midpoint simultaneously. So meeting will take place exactly at the midpoint. And after how much time? How many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So after 5 hours, they are going to meet midway between A and B. So both the statements are correct. ओके बच्चे, x gives y a start of 40 meter. What does it mean? Yes, x will start from 0, y will start from 40, and they will reach the destination at the same time. X, Y, and Z are three contestants in a race of 1000 meter. Assume that all run with a different uniform speed. So before that, you write down one more problem. In a 1 kilometer race, A beats B by 100 meter. In a 1 kilometer race, A beats B by 100 meter and B beats C by 200 meter. Then A beats C by how much distance? Then A beats C by how much distance? In a 1 kilometer race, A beats B by 100 meter, B beats C by 200 meter. Then in that race, A will beat C by how much distance? Such a simple question. Answer will be 280 मीटर. ठीक है ना? चलो देखते हैं क्या होगा. In a 1 kilometer race, A beats B by 100 meter. It means if A will run 1000 meter, in the same time B will cover how much distance? 900 meter. We have to find if A is completing the race, where will be C? That we have to find now. We don't have direct relation of A and C, but there is a relation of B and C. In the same race, B beats C by 200 meter. It means when B will cover 1000 meter race, in the same time C will cover 800. That's it now. In that race, B beats C by 200 meter. It means if B will complete the race, at that time C will be 2 meter behind him. What if B is at 1 meter? At that time C will be where? 800 by 1000. In this case, B is at 900 meter. Where will be C? C will be at 720 meter. When B will be at 900 meter, at that time C will be at 720. So A beats C by how much distance? 280 meter. ठीक है बच्चे? Now, what common mistake students do? They say कि sir, A is at 1000 meter, B will be at 900, and C will be at 700. That is the problem now. Now if you are saying C is at 700 meter, in that case you are considering their gap is 200 meter. In that case, if B complete the race, will the gap remain 200 or it will increase? But a gap keeps on increasing, na? This is in proportion. Initially there was a zero gap, this gap keep on increasing. So you can say that if the race is of 1000 meter, then A is beating B by 100 meter. If this race is of 100 meter, then he will beat by how much? 10 meter only. If this will cover 100, this will cover 90. If this will cover 10, this will cover 9. So their speeds will be in the ratio of the distances covered, or the distances will be in the ratio of their speeds. I hope it is clear. Now coming back to the question. When A was starting from, X was starting from 0, Y was at 40 and Z was at 64. Z was at 64. It means if Y is covering, to complete this race, Y is covering how much distance? 960. If Y cover 960, then Z will cover how much? 936. Say yes or no. Now they are participating in a different race. Okay, and Y has to give Z a start. It means Y have to start from 0 and Y has to cover how much distance? 1000 meter. So you have to find if Y will cover 1000, then what will be the distance covered by Z? So if this is 1, it will be 936 upon 960. If this is 1000, then it will be 1000. 24, 24, 25, 39, 975. So if Y is covering 1000 meter, in that time Z can cover how much? 975. So how much gap will be created? 25. So Y can give Z a start of 25 meter. Y will start from 0 to 1000. Y will cover 1000. Z will start from 25, will go up to 1000. So Z will cover 975. I hope this is clear. So now let's have a small break of 10 minutes, okay? So hello my dear students, welcome back. We have done question number 55. Now let's move to the next question. What is the formula for average speed? Average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time taken. Total distance divided by total time taken. Then mark a star and then write, if two equal distances are covered, If two equal distances are covered with the speed small a and small b, if two equal distances are covered with the speed small a and small b, then average speed will be 2ab upon a plus b. 2ab upon a plus b. If two equal distances are covered with the speed a and b, then average speed will be 2ab upon a plus b. Try this one. Quickly reply, beta. Not able to answer? Okay. A person goes from x to y. Let the distance between x and y is d kilometer. So numerator is total distance and denominator will be total time taken. So numerator, person will go d kilometer. To go d kilometer, how much time it will take? D upon V, time taken is equal to distance divided by speed. D upon V. Then person will come back d kilometer distance. What is the time for the return journey? D upon 2V. Then the person will go with the speed of 3V. How much distance? D kilometer. Time taken is D upon 3V. Then the person go back. Distance divided by time taken. D will get cancelled. So numerator will be 4D. Denominator D you have taken common. So you are getting 1 by V plus 1 by 2V plus 1 by 3V plus 1 by 4V. So what will be the LCM of these numbers? 12V, na? LCM of 1, 2, 3 and 4. 12V. So I am taking V also common. So taking the LCM as 12. So you are getting this as 12, 6, 4 and 3. D will get cancelled. This V will go in the numerator. So you will get V into 4 into 12 divided by 3 plus 4, 7 plus 6, 13 plus 12, 25. So 48 upon 25V. 48 upon 25V. You know that this number is less than 2. 48 by 25. This is less than 2 but more than 1. So your answer will be between V and 2V. It is up, I think it is coming out to be 1.92V. So will lie between V and 2V. Answer is B option. Okay. Some of the students, they committed the mistake. They take the average of V, 2V, 3V and 4V. That will come out to be 2.5V. 2.5V lies between 2V and 3V. So that will be wrong answer. Okay. Formula is total distance divided by total time taken. Let the distance between x and y is, you can consider any distance. You know that distance will get cancelled. So I am considering the distance as 1 kilometer. If the distance between x and y is 1 kilometer, then total distance covered will be how much? Person will go 1 kilometer, then come back 1 kilometer, then will go 1 kilometer, then come back 1 kilometer. So the person has to travel 4 kilometer distance. 4 kilometer. divided by total time taken. Time taken is equal to distance divided by speed. So in the first case, 1 kilometer with a speed of v, then 1 kilometer with a speed of 2v, then 1 kilometer with a speed of 3v, then 1 kilometer with a speed of 4v. This will be the average speed. You can take out v common. This part is coming out to be 4 upon, their LCM will be 12v. So that is 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3. This 12v will go in the numerator divided by 25. 48 upon 25v. Okay. So it is coming out to be 1.92v. 1.92v is more than v but less than 2v. I hope this is clear, lies between v and 2v. What is the relationship between speed and the time taken? Inverse proportional. If speed is double, time taken will become half. This one. A man takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream. When the person go with the stream, that speed is called downstream speed. Downstream speed is speed of the boat in still water plus speed of the stream. Upstream speed is speed of the boat minus speed of the stream. Okay. Question says that a person takes half time in rowing a certain distance downstream then upstream. So when the person is going with the stream, time taken is half. It means downstream speed will be double of upstream now. D is equal to 2u. Downstream speed will be double. Substitute the value. You have to find the ratio b upon s. Put the values. D is equal to b plus s. That is twice of b minus s. B plus s will be equal to 2b minus 2s. This minus 2s will go there. It will become 3s. B will come here. B is equal to 3s. We have to find the ratio of the speed of the boat in still water. That is b upon s. 3 upon 1. 3:1. D option. Okay, बच्चे? You have noted or 3:1? To complete this race, how many rounds has to be completed? How many rounds? 10 rounds. X and Y run a 3-kilometer race along a circular track of length 300 meter. 3-kilometer race has to be completed and one round is of 300 meter. Total number of rounds? Total number of rounds will be 10. So anyway, let speed of A is 3 meter per second. Then B's speed will be 2 meter per second. Okay, बच्चे? Time taken by A to complete the race. Time taken by A to complete the race. 3 kilometer, that is 3000 meter at a speed of 3 meter per second. We can say 1000 seconds. My dear, I am considering the speed as 3 meter per second. It is not necessary. Okay. So it means A will take 1000 seconds to complete the race. Now, what is their meeting time? Meeting time is equal to length of the track divided by, they are running in the same direction. Same direction, relative speed will be difference of the speeds. If two persons are traveling in the same direction, then relative speed will be difference of the speeds. So length of the track is 300 meter divided by, that is equal to 300 seconds. So it means they are going to meet after every 300 seconds. Okay. Next question, I'll do that. They are going to meet after every 300 seconds. So in 1000 seconds, how many times they are going to meet? 3 times. So they will meet after 300 seconds, then 600 seconds, and then 900 seconds. Okay, bache? 3 times they are going to meet. Whenever the faster person is going to overtake the slower person, faster person will cover 1 round extra. Okay, so 3 is to 2. So it means if A will cover 3 rounds, then B will cover 2 rounds. B will cover 2 rounds. One meeting will take place. If this will cover 6 rounds, this will cover 4 rounds. If this will cover 9 rounds, this will cover 6 rounds. Next meeting कब होगा बेटा? When this person will cover 12 rounds, then this will cover 8 rounds. But this person is not supposed to complete 12 rounds because race will be over in 10 rounds only. If this will cover 10 rounds, then this will cover 6.67 rounds. How many meetings will take place? 3 meetings only. Next meeting is not going to take place. But a 4/5 means you can multiply by 0.8. What is the answer? A. D for Delhi. A boy plays with a ball and drops it from a height of 1.5 meter. Beta 1.5 meter means 150 centimeter. है ना बच्चे? 150 centimeter. Every time the ball hits the ground, it bounces to attain the height 4/5 of the previous height. Ball does not bounce further if the previous height is less than 50 centimeter. So initially it was at 150 centimeter. It will hit and bounce back to what height? 120 na? 150 into 0.8. 4/5 is 0.8. That is 120. So it will hit the ground. Will it bounce back? Yes, because the previous height was more than 50 centimeter. So it will bounce back. It will bounce back to 120 into 0.8, that is equal to 96. Will it bounce back? Yes. 96 into 0.8, what will be the value? 76.8. It will hit the ground. Will it bounce back? Yes. It will bounce back to, multiply this by 0.8. 61.44. It will hit the ground. Will it bounce back? Yes. $49.152. So what about the next time? It will not bounce back. But question kya hai? Is it regarding how many times it is bouncing or hitting the ground? Hitting the ground. Will it hit the ground? Yes. So how many times it has hit the ground? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it has hit the ground 6 times and it has bounced 5 times. Bouncing is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 times it will bounce back. 6th time it is not going to bounce. Okay, बच्चे? This question is similar to the compound interest. In every 12 years, it will get double. Original value, if you put n is equal to 0, what will be the answer? 50. Initially, there is 50 units of bacteria. है ना बेटा? At the beginning of 2021 was estimated to be 50 animals. So when n is equal to 0, the original value should be 50. If you put n is equal to 12, what should be the value you are getting? After 12, it will become how much? After when you will put 12, it will become double. So 50 will become 100. यही है ना बेटा? Biology class at high school predicted that a local population of animals will double in every 12 years. Initially it is 50. So if you put n is equal to 0, you will get 50. And when you will put n is equal to 12, after 12 years it will get double. So 50 will become 100. See the options. First case, when you put n is equal to 0, you are getting 12. This is not possible. When you are putting n equal to 0, you are getting 50. But when you are putting n is equal to 12, it is coming out to be 144 plus 50, not giving you 100. So when you are putting n is equal to 12, it will give you a very huge number. So 50 into 2 to the power 12 into 12, 2 to the power 144 is a very high number. This will be the answer. When you put n is equal to 0, 2 to the power 0 will be 1. So it will be 50. When you put n is equal to 12, it is n by 12. 12 by 12 is 1. 50 into 2 to the power 1, that is 100. When you put n is equal to 24, you should get 200 now. If you put n is equal to 24, then 24 by 12 is 2. 2 to the power 2 is 4. 4 into 50, 200. So it is satisfying the condition. Okay, बच्चे? What is the volume of a cube? Volume of a cube is side cube. Let xy be the volumes, m and n be the masses of two metallic cubes, p and q. There are two metallic cubes, p and q. Each side of q is 2 times of p. Each side of q is 2 times the side of p. So let this side is 1 unit. So this side will be 2 units. Or you can say if this side is a, this will be 2a. Each side of q is 2 times the side of p. And mass of q is 2 times the weight of p. So first of all, let us find their volume. Their volumes be x and y na. So x is equal to a cube, y is equal to 2a whole cube, that is 8a cube na. Or you can say this is equal to 8x. Say yes or no. Okay, let's keep it as like that only. What about the weights? Their weights are m and n. What about u? U is equal to m upon x, and it is given that mass of q is 2 times that of p. So that is n is equal to 2m. N is equal to 2m. So u is equal to m upon x, m upon a cube. And v will be equal to n upon y. N is equal to 2m and y is equal to 8a cube. So that is equal to 1 by 4 into m upon a cube. M upon a cube is u na. M upon a cube is u. That is equal to 1 by 4 u. V is equal to 1 by 4 u. So you can say u is equal to 4 times of v. U is equal to 4 times of v. That will be the answer. Okay. So very simple formula. One cubic meter is equal to 1000 liter. 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 milliliter. These are some of the units. And 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. A cubic vessel of side 1 meter is filled completely with the water. How many milliliters of water it contained? What will be the answer? 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So I am substituting here. So you will get 1000 into 1000. That is 10 to the power 6. D answer. A cubic vessel of side 1 meter is completely filled with water. So it will have 1000 liter water. How many milliliters? 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. So 1000 liter will be 1000 into 1000, that is 10 to the power 6 ml. D answer. So how many of the which of the these statements is or are correct? Minimum number of points of intersection of a square and a circle is 2. Is it true? Is it true? What will be the minimum numbers? How is it 1? It is 0 na? They are not intersecting at all. There is a square. There can be a circle. They are not intersecting at all. There can be a circle inside. They are not intersecting. So minimum will be 0. So first is wrong. Second, the maximum number of point of intersection of a square and a circle is 8. Maximum is how many? Maximum will be 8. That is correct. ठीक है ना बेटा? Number of points. Each side is cut 2 times. So there are how many points of intersection? 8. 8 is the maximum. That is correct. So write down. In a knockout tournament, having n players, total number of matches will be n minus 1. In a knockout tournament, having n players, total number of matches will be n minus 1. See, beta, with every one match, one player will be eliminated. So if there are n number of players, so n minus 1 player has to be eliminated. So we have to conduct n minus 1 matches. In this case, there are 150 players. There will be one winner. So 149 players has to be eliminated. So to eliminate 149 players, we have to arrange 149 matches. Answer is 149. Okay? How many cubic millimeter will weigh 0.1 gram? It is given that 1 kg is equal to 1 liter. So 1 kg is 1000 gram. That is equal to 1000 ml. 1 gram is equal to 1000 ml. And 1 ml is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. अभी लिखा था ना हमने 1 ml is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. But are we supposed to find the value in cubic centimeter or cubic millimeter? Cubic millimeter. 1 centimeter is how many millimeters? 1 centimeter is how many millimeters? 10 na? So 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Cube of that will be 1000 cubic millimeter. 1 gram is 1000 millimeter cube. What about 0.1 gram? 100. So 0.1 gram. Here I am writing 1 gram is equal to 1000 millimeter cube. So 0.1 means 1 by 10. So 0.1 gram is equal to 100 millimeter cube. Six. Okay. X can complete 20% of the work in 8 days. 20% of the work in 8 days. 20% is 1/5. So X will complete the work in how many days? 8 into 5, that is equal to 40 days. Y can complete 25% of the work, 25% of the work in 6 days. So 25% is 1/4. So Y will complete the work in how many days? 6 into 4, 24 days. Okay. X can complete the work in 40 days, Y can complete the work in 24 days. What we do? We take the LCM of these numbers. LCM is coming out to be 120. So let the total work is equal to 120 units. You can consider any number, 120, 1200, any number which is divisible by 20, 24 and 40. So if X can complete 120 units in 40 days, then daily how many units? 40 days, 120. Daily how many units? 3 units. Y, 24 days, 120 units. Daily how many units? 5 units. Together they can do 8 units of work, and they have to complete 40% of the work. 40% work is equal to 40% of 120, 48 units. Time taken, total work 48 that they have to do. At what rate they are doing? 8 unit per day. Person is doing 8 unit daily. At this rate, 48 unit will be done in how many days? 6 days. (48 unit in 6 days). I am repeating. X can do 20% work in 8 days. So complete work X will be doing in 40 days. Y 25% in 6 days. So complete work in 24 days. We took the LCM of these numbers, 120 units. That is the total work we are assuming. X can do 120 in 40 days. So daily 3 units, 120 upon 40. Y's 1 day work will be 5 units. Together they will be doing 8 units per day. They have to do only 40% of this, that is 48 unit at the rate of 8 unit per day, 6 days. I hope it is clear. Next question. A man completes 7/8 of the job in 21 days. 7 by 8 unit in 21 days. So total time taken will be how many days? 21 into 8 upon 7, 24 days. Total work is of 24 days. Out of this, 21 days are over. Remaining work is of how many days? 3 days. What is the extra work? Extra work. 50% of this. 50% of this is 12 more. 3 days to complete the pending work and 12 days to complete the extra work. So here time taken will be 15 days. 3 days to finish the remaining work and 12 days for the extra work that is allotted. 39. 29. Okay. So it is going up 30 centimeter and then slipping down 15 centimeter. So we can say that effectively it is taking a jump of 15 centimeter with slipping. But during the last jump it will not slip. Once it reaches the top it will not slip down. Total height is 4.5 meter, that is 450 centimeter. Out of 450 centimeter, last jump will be full jump. Last 30 centimeter will be covered without slipping down. Remaining 420 has to be covered with slipping. With slipping, it is covering 15 centimeters, so it will take how many jumps? 28 jumps. And last jump will be full 28 jumps with slipping and last jump without slipping. So total 29 jumps will be taken. Okay? Clear picture? देखो, after 28 jumps it has reached 420 centimeter. This is 450. This is the top 450. It has already reached at 420. Next jump, it will reach up to 450. If 450 is not the top, then it will slip down. Okay, but 450 is the top, so it will stay there. So last jump will be the full one. Okay, before this question, you simply answer one question. If two men can complete a piece of work in 20 days, then two women will take how much time? Cannot be determined now. If those women are equally efficient as that of men, then time taken will be more. If they are more efficient, then time taken will be less. If they are less efficient, then time taken will be more. In this case, initially total number of people is 36. 24 men and 12 women. They are taking 30 days. Second case, 12 men and 24 women. Total number of person remains same, 36. But what change has taken place? 12 men are replaced by 12 women. Out of 24 men, 12 are leaving and 12 women are joining. So women become 24, men become 12 only. So 12 men are replaced by 12 women. Will there be any change in the time taken? Answer will be cannot be determined. They can, if men and women have the same capacity, then time taken will remain same. If women are more efficient, time taken will be less than 30. If women are less efficient, time taken will be more. So answer will be data is inadequate. Okay. Now the last one, CSAT 2023 paper. One. A, B and C working independently can complete a piece of work in 8, 16 and 12 days. 8, 16 and 12 days. So total work we are considering the LCM of these numbers. How much? 48. 8, 16 and 12. 48 unit is the total work. So A's one day work will be 6, B will be doing 3 units, C will be doing 4 units. Together they have done how many units? 13 units. This 13 unit is done in how many days? In 3 days, not in 1 day, because they are working on alternate days. On day 1 A alone 6 unit, then 3 unit, then 4 unit. So 13 unit is done in 3 days. Now you take the cycle of 13. First 3 days 13, next 3 days again 13, next 3 days again 13. So 3 such cycles, if 3 such cycles are gone, then how many units is over? 39 units in 9 days. Say yes or no. Now 10, 11 and 12. This will be the next cycle. On 10th day A will come, 11th day B will come, and 12th then C will come. Like this, na? On 10th day A will come and A can do how many units? 6 units. So A will do 6. This will become 45 units. After 10th day 45 unit is over. Then A's turn is over. B will come and B can do 3 units. So if B is coming, he is doing 3 units, then total work will be 48 units. On which day the work is over? 11th day. Work is over in 11 days. So first question, second part is wrong. Starting day was Sunday or Monday? Monday. A started on Monday. Day 1 is Monday. Day 8th will be Monday. This will be Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So work get over on Thursday. This is the answer. 1 only. Answer will be 1 only. So it will take 11 days to complete the work. We are considering day 1 as Monday. So 8th day will be Monday, 9th, 10th and 11th. 11th day will be Sunday. Answer is option A. 1 only. So that's it, my dear students. So we are concluding the session today. I hope this session was somewhat beneficial for all of you, and hope to see you through the prelims exam, and all the very best of luck. Thank you very much for attending the session, and Jai Hind.